Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is my pleasure to stand in the House today and add my voice of support to the official opposition motion calling on government to condemn the extreme and hateful invective of Charles McVety and oppose any efforts to make his college an accredited university. As a member of the official opposition Black Caucus and as the first Somali Canadian elected provincially, I cannot stress enough that the rights of all citizens to be able to live and work free from discrimination, racism and hate should be a cornerstone of a healthy community. Mr. Speaker, those enshrined rights are daily at risk of being diminished, challenged and weakened. Hatred, discrimination and bigotry needs to be called out for what it is by every one of us in society. Mr. Speaker, here in Ontario we have had since 1962 the Ontario Human Rights Code, which is provincial law that gives everyone equal rights and opportunity without discrimination in a variety of areas. The Code's goal is to prevent discrimination and harassment because of your race, sex, disability and age, to name a few of the 17 grounds. When education providers, be they private or public, fail to meet anti-discriminatory and anti-hate speech principles set out in the Ontario Human Rights Code and fail to provide that mutual respect and dignity, I suggest those providers not to be enabled by given university accreditation. This government is using legislation buried in an omnibus bill to help grant university accreditation to an individual who has a well-documented history of spreading hate towards Muslims and LGBTQ people. This same person and his organization have offered some wild theories and have demonstrated a consistent anti-science bias. The Ministry of Colleges and Universities acts as gatekeeper to higher education in the province and has an important role in eliminating inequitable barriers that may discourage or limit applicants to all forms of post-secondary education in Ontario. As such, the Government of Ontario is required by the Charter of Rights and Freedom to consider the educational record of this college prior to crediting it as a university in Ontario. In the light of this record, and as has been noted at length, the Government of Ontario should not accredit Mr. McVety College as a university in the province, as its educational record demonstrates a course of conduct and words that violates the equality provisions of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. In particular, the public accreditation of this college could harm higher education in Ontario by creating barriers for LGBTQIA+ people and for many other groups that have historically faced discrimination in our province, given that the college has repeated issues deeply discriminatory attacks upon those groups in its educational activities. It is my view that Canada Christian College, through its conduct and words, imposes inequitable barriers to higher education for students, and that public accreditation will undermine public confidence in Ontario's ability to regulate post-secondary education in the public interest of all its residents. Mr. Speaker, I believe both sides of this House know that the path this government is choosing to go down to help give accreditation to Charlie McVety and his college is the wrong path. The record of this college is quite clear. Bigotry, racism and discrimination has their curriculum. Please, members of this House, do not let silence be complicity. Stand and be counted, and reject bigotry and hate, and stand for rights of all Ontarians to honoured and respected. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.